Should I start with singing the song?
If you want.
No.
How do you compare this year at this point compared to a year ago where a lot of your guys are coming off injuries? You didn't have a chance to see them in the spring. Dan was talked about you couldn't do as much two-spot practices now with a healthier group. Where are you compared to a year ago?
Night and day from where we were last year. Dorlis was still getting healthy, getting over injury. Keon still trying to get healthy. Popo still trying to get healthy. These guys have already had a full off season, had a full spring practice, summer. So it's been night and day. It's been really good. We've been able to get some quality reps with two-spot. Gives a chance for the young guys to develop and get reps too as well. So it's been awesome, especially to have the veteran leadership back. It's been really good.
Casey Rogers is a name that we've heard a lot. Is really standing out this year. How much of a leap has he made from last year to this year?
A lot. In terms of just understanding the defense. It's a complex defense, but being year two in the defense, just understanding what to expect out of each play and what his job responsibility is and how his technique fits in each play call. He's come a long way. He's been a great leader. He's been consistent. He's been doing that. We've been together for 5 years. So I know what to expect out of him. He works really hard. He's a team guy. So, really glad that he's with us.
What's been your favorite part about having your son on the team and being able to see him around the HTC every day and stuff like that?
Just seeing him every day, as a dad, in this profession, you miss a lot. Just being around your kids and not being able to see them. But to see him in the building and see him in meetings and, see him out at practice, it's a really, really cool experience.
And his body has changed a lot from this time last year until now. Just what of the other improvements have you kind of seen in him from the dad side?
Well, number one, just the maturity. He's matured a lot just as a person. Just from the development side. Our staff does a really good job. Coach Lane does a really good job with the staff in terms of the connection part. Coach Willie Love does a great job in the weight room. He's added like 30 pounds to his frame since he's been on campus, and that's a testament to Coach Love and his staff and also Brennan nutritionist.
I mean, this guy right here, you talk about the best D-line coach in the country. Hands down.
I came here to media. We usually do our cold tub after practice, so I had to skip out on that just to hang out with you guys for a little bit. But no, Coach Josh is awesome.
For Dorlis, where do you see him, because of his versatility, like what technique do you think he actually plays as his home position? Because I suppose it could go anywhere from 0 out to 6, 7?
Yeah, he can play a lot of different positions, and that's what makes him really good. He's got position flex to play 5 technique. He can slide down on sub downs and be a 3 technique and take advantage of guards in pass situations. So he's really improved a lot in his technique in the run game. He's put on 10 pounds, 15 pounds from where he was last year. So he's able to set some hard edges for us in the run game and then be able to collapse the pocket if he's rushing inside. But he's done a tremendous job really getting himself physically ready for the season.
What would you like to see him still kind of fine-tune in these next few weeks?
Everything, just from football IQ aspect, getting himself in better shape. That's what training camp's for. Like how many reps can he play at a high level? And he's not where we want him to be. Still trying to work on his fundamental technique in the run game, and then just trying to find a fastball pass rush move that he really, really likes, and then a counter off of that.
We talk a lot about the veterans. We talk a lot about the new freshmen and stuff. Are there some year 2 people that you've seen really make a big jump from where they were last year to this year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ben Roberts is one that's definitely taken a big step from coming in as a young guy. He's taken some really good reps even against the ones, and he's shown up. So he's a lot more stout in the run game and has been able to push and collapse the pocket for us in the pass game.
Where have been reps coming from?
I'm sorry?
Where are Ben's reps coming at right now?
Ben at the interior position, playing a lot of nose, playing some 3 technique. He's put some weight on. He's sitting around 305, 310. So a lot of guys really did a lot of great job, did a really good job with those guys and putting weight on their frame and getting stronger.
Now that you're able to see Popo in full action between spring and now, what does he offer you that is just different than Jordan even offered you a year ago?
Yeah, just the pure athleticism. Popo is very dynamic. He's strong. He's got really good hands. He's got great technique. He can rush the passer. He can win on the edge with speed, and he can win with power. A healthy Popo makes us a lot better up front. It'll make us a very complete defensive line having a healthy Popo. So it's just a matter of us being able to get the amount of work that we need out of him, but get him to Saturdays.
How do you try to instill or coach up confidence or swagger or mental edge? Where is that coachable, Tony? Is that something that somebody has to have and believe at that level of ego, or is that something you can instill and pull out of somebody?
I think it's a mix of both. I think confidence comes from when you know what you're doing. And, these guys are doing a really good job in the classroom just taking notes, because when you know what you're doing and you know what other people are doing around you, you can play with more confidence and you can play faster. And that's the difference between having a young freshman and a veteran guy, right? The difference is the veteran guy knows what's happening. He can react. He anticipates what's happening. The younger guys are still trying to figure that out. So, I think it's a mix of both.
Do you think Jordan knows how good he can be?
Jordan?
Or how good he is, let alone can be?
Yeah, he's got potential. I mean, he's been blessed with size and strength, but it's just a matter of just putting in the work every day. He's a team player. Love Jordan. He's great. He's great around the guys, but he's showing some things. He's showing flashes of really good things to be able to rush off the edge. He's a big man that can set the edge, and he's a big man that can collapse the pocket.
You've coached in the Big Ten before. What will it be like coaching in it again?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting for the school. There's a lot of great traditions in the Big Ten. I just think the fan base there in a lot of different places are exciting to be a part of. You can go to the Horseshoe, you can go to the Big House, you can go into Memorial Stadium. There's great tradition there. So Big Ten football, you got to be able to play the run. And you got to be able to also get after some athletic quarterbacks too as well. And one great thing about being at Oregon is we can recruit nationally, and we can go get some of those players too, and be able to run with them and be able to, play in the trenches and be stout.
You looking forward to be able to face your former team a lot more in the future?
Yeah, but there's some teams that we got to face now, so we're excited about being in the Big Ten, but we got a tough Pac-12 schedule that we got to play. We got a Heisman Trophy returner in our conference, and we got a really good quarterback up in Washington State, so we got our work cut out for us in this league before it's all said and done.